I can call it right now. Yeah. Should I call it? Yeah. What? Yeah. Why is Aiden coming over here? Yeah. I like you.
Alex is here. We gotta go.
Who's Alex?
We gotta go prevent him.
Wait, he is?
Football fans, as you've noticed, we've had a little issue with the lights. The clock is running 12 minutes down. At that time, we will start the announcements for tonight's football festivities. Players are going to continue to warm up, and we will start play immediately following introductions. Thank you. Please do not ask for requests.
At
It's like, what's the center do? I'm like, you're literally just held to the quarterback, and it's just it's learning, right? It's teaching them, and I'm telling you what, if you haven't had the opportunity to do it yet, patience is a big key in that whole thing.
Years of rocks.
Yeah.
My patience was done.
Yeah,
I was done.
And again, for people tuning in right now, wondering where the football game is located, well, the lights flipped off about 6:50. They finally turned on about 5 minutes ago. They're pretty much up to full light, and I think they're going to start doing the introductions and all that stuff. Adam Dahman, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Good to always be back, and I'm always at the games if I can make it. So, yeah.
Appreciate it. There you go. Adam Dahman joining us here. It's a little tap dance here that we had to do with the lights going out and then flipping back on. I think we're still, we're getting there where they're almost getting all powered up. And they're going to start doing introductions and all the official opening for this stuff. But Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts back with you here as we get you ready for opening kickoff of the regular season finale of home games, home finale for the Panthers here tonight. Of course, they'll have one more game on the road on Wednesday night against at Watertown Mayor. Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts with you here. And, well, it's
kind of a special night I should mention here tonight, too. It's Tackle Cancer Night. All the football players got pink socks on. You'll see a lot of the students. I know, like, my daughter's got her Dig Pink for volleyball, and so you see a lot of pink around here. They're doing raffles and doing fundraising today for cancer. So very special night here.
Not for it to fight cancer.
Well, just eliminate it.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Just eliminate the nasty thing known as cancer. And so for any of you out there that are fighting this miserable disease, just know we're thinking about you. It's a terrible thing that we just need to find a cure for. And so just know there's a lot of people rooting for you, and they got a kind of a honor wall going here today too, where people are posting things on, and events like this are really cool and special. And so just know we're thinking about you.
And want to give a big shout out to all the farmers out there in the fields on this Friday night. Hopefully we can bring a smile to your face as you're out there getting all that work done. And if you see a farm machinery on the road, give them time, give them space, folks. As you're driving home tonight or if you're driving around this weekend, a lot of harvesting going on. I know a lot of the soybeans are pretty much out of the fields.
Pretty much gone now.
At this point now, they're transitioning over to corn. And just give them their space. They'll be done here. If Mother Nature plays along, it could be just another week, and they might not be. They'll be 90% taken care of with everything for the harvest this year, and then hopefully everything's out where they can get some good bushel prices. It sounds like, at least from some of the people I know down south, they're getting some good numbers, and I'm sure around here getting some good numbers as well.
Yeah, and the other thing when you get this time of year too is always keep an eye on those deer. This is always a time of year where they're getting pushed out.
They're friendly.
They are friendly, but
they just want to hug.
My commutes, I've seen
with your
my
car.
fair share of them laying alongside the road as of late.
And especially if you're traveling down in the Minnesota River Valley or any other creeks, Pearl River and stuff like that, just be aware, be cautious of that stuff this time of year as they are out and about. So we want everyone getting home, driving safe, and getting home safely as well this time of year. Okay, introductions are going on right now. We had to tap dance there for a little bit. Lights are back on after they flipped off. Thanks again to Adam Dahman for stopping in. It's now time for your national anthem, brought to you by the Glencoe Lions. We'll have our national anthem after a word from the Glencoe Lions.
It's many forms. The freedom to learn, the freedom to compete,
we should have just done the seniors.
The freedom to discover what good sportsmanship is all about. The Glencoe Lions
the cheerleaders he was doing.
The Glencoe-Silver Panthers in this athletic event. And they support our youth and all their endeavors in sports, academics, music, and the fine arts. Today's youth are tomorrow's leaders, and we have a bright future indeed. The Glencoe Lions, we serve.
Number 13, Kevin Astros. Number 14, hits, Number 17, number 28, Noah Say. Number 42, King Man. Get by him, Henry. Your kid, number 16, Tyler Gomez. Number 67, Brody Otto Fisher. And number 74, Danielle Hernandez. The head coach of our
Dairy Queen in Glencoe invites you for a great meal or tasty treat every day of the week. Try their delicious Blizzard of the Month, a full line of Ranger foods, meal combos, and more. And don't forget a delicious DQ cake just right for any special occasion. It's all at Dairy Queen in Glencoe.
Sophisticated style, unsurpassed elegance with historic charm. That's the Glencoe City Center. Whether it's a wedding, graduation, conference, or holiday party, the Glencoe City Center has everything you need. Schedule a tour today by calling the city offices or learn more at GlencoeCityCenter.com.
At Glencoe Co-op Association, your local Cenex station, you can fill up your vehicle anytime you want. Use your CardTroll card or any major credit card to fill up your tank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year-round. Stop by Glencoe Co-op Association today. If it can be built, make one call to Shower & Sons Construction. Located between Glencoe and Silver Lake, Shower & Sons specialize in cement work, pole barns, reclads, new construction, houses, and remodeling. Give Shower & Sons Construction a call today.
Dairy Queen in Glencoe invites you in for a great meal or tasty treat every day of the week. Try their delicious Blizzard of the Month, a full line of Ranger foods, meal combos, and more. And don't forget a delicious DQ cake just right for any special occasion. It's all at Dairy Queen in Glencoe.
When it's time for a fill-up, you can count on Glencoe Co-op Association, your hometown Senate, to deliver all of your favorite brands and products, including only the highest quality gasoline and fuels. That's because Cenex fuels are rigorously tested on the road and in the field, so you can depend on them for superior engine performance. Stop by your locally owned Cenex store today, Glencoe Co-op Association, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year-round, and fill up your tank to get you moving. Cenex, a brand of CHS.
Welcome back, everyone. Nothing going on with the new Prague Pep or the GSL Pep Band. Version of it for you. It's recorded. Anthem brought to you by the Glencoe Lions. It's now time for your game time anthem, brought to you by Glencoe Co-op Association. Currently outside, a little chillier than it was last week. It was in the 80s, to be fair. 60 degrees right now. We'll be cooling down into the low 50s by the time we wrap this one up. It is 7:13. We're 13 minutes beyond what our original start time was going to be here tonight because, again, the lights went out, so we had about a 10-minute delay in that sense. They gave both teams about 4 to 5 minutes to warm back up, and they were both like, yeah, we're good, let's go. So we are going and getting ready to get this one underway. We thank you for joining us. GSL won the toss. They deferred to the half. Morris area will get the ball first, and they will be going right to left. GSL will be going left to right as we get ready to get this one underway. Morris in their white tops with the orange pants for them. Numbers in black. They got Tigers across the front, and across the shoulder pads they got the MACA, Morris area, Chokio-Alberta. Majority of the night tonight I will just be saying Morris on that for simplicity's sake, or the Tigers. And of course GSL in their home blacks, black tops, black pants for them, with numbers in gray and that silver with the purple trim. The black matte helmet with the silver panther on both sides. I should note there is a tiger on the right side of the helmets, the black helmets with the orange stripe down the middle. Tiger on the right side, their number on the left side for Morris, not Marshall. Well, that's another set of Tigers.
Same colors.
Yeah, same colors. Delano.
Delano
There's
Tigers.
a lot of teams out there. Kickoff is away. It's a high short kick. Far sideline. Checks up at the 20 and rolls itself out of bounds. And that's where the first drive of the game for Morris area will start off. Their starting quarterback, Ozzie Jerome, 43 of 78 for 665 yards passing. 4 interceptions on the season for him. Main guys in the backfield, Kyle Cease and Jonah Hubner. As you heard mentioned in the they'll do another re-kick since that one went out of bounds. They'll have them re-kick from 5 yards further back. Main receivers to keep an eye on, Alex Asmus, 18 receptions, 437 yards, and 4 touchdowns for him. Jonah Hubner, though, 12 receptions for 91 yards. Jack Keogh, 5 for 70 on the season. All right, we like that kickoff so much, we're going to try it again. Going left to right. Fromm to kick it off, a high kick, good end over end. Caught at the 30-yard line, taken up the middle, now cutting to the near sideline. Big wall blockers across the 40-45 midfield and out of bounds. Alex Asmus with the return into, that's number 1, my apologies, Drake Asmus, the sophomore, with a good return, and Morris area going to start at 1st and 10 at the GSL 45-yard line. And again, Matt, not the first time we've seen that this year where a team sets up a good return to start this game off.
Nope, that goes back to that third key of the game that it's been kind of that Achilles heel. It's been tough, and it's tough when you put your defense already on your side of the 50.
Should note no wind to speak of tonight. I formation backfield, single wide out to the left, ball on the left hash. It's Asmus. They'll do the mesh play option, pitch right side. Breaking through the first tackle is Hubner. He'll get across the 45 up to the 40-yard line, make it the 39 for a pickup of 6 on the first play of the game. And they'll run a lot of that option, that triple option, where they do that mesh with the fullback up the middle, and then they've got the extra option to pitch the tailback in those spots. So it'll be 2nd and a long 4 for Morris, going right to left at the GSL, we'll say 39.5-yard line. Single wide out wide to the right, ball middle of the field, I formation backfield. Panthers show blitz, toss play, left side with a Hubner, waiting for block to develop. Gets some, across the 40, across the 35, tripped and brought down at the 32-yard line for a pickup of 7 and a first down for the Tigers. Opening drive of this game. Good starting field position thanks to the good return. And Morris making the Panthers pay here in the early going. Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts with you. Stevens Seminary Stadium in Glencoe. Started about 15 minutes late due to the lights. Just went off. About 6:50. Took them a little bit to turn back on. They turned on a little after, right about 7. So we're starting 15 minutes late. Play action, looking to pass, steps, throws, Jerome deep. Asmus is there, and he caught it. Yes, touchdown. 31-yard touchdown pass from to Asmus. And just like that, the Tigers are on the board first.
Quick strike, 3 plays, and in there in the end zone. Very well thrown pass. Was pretty well covered by Owen Graff on that play, but the throw was just elevated just enough where Owen wasn't able to get his hands up, and beautiful catch by the wide receiver from Morris.
So Asmus gets that one. On for the extra point is Riley Saito. Right-footed kicker sets himself up for the extra point. 6-0 early lead in favor of Morris. Snap there, spot down, kick is up, good. End-over-end kick, and it is good. With 10:43 left to go in the opening quarter of action on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. The score reads Morris area 7, GSL 0. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Machinery, your local John Deere dealer is the
This or this? There you go. Kevin Motzko, and 17, Brody Rushmeyer back deep for the Panthers. Salto on kick for the Tigers. Evan, Devin, and Kevin Moscow with the return stopped on the play by number 25, Parker Knoll. Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. Rushmeyer takes the pitch for a gain of 1. Stopped on play by Jace Wendell. 2nd down, and about 8.5 for the Panthers. Trevor Engelman with the keeper up the middle for a gain of about 4. Stopped on the play by number 85, Jack Kehoe. Got a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers at the Panthers 35. England's pass falls short, intended for number 14, Hayden Terlinian. Panthers 4th and 5. Back deep for the Tigers, number 13, Hunter Westerman. England back to punt for the Panthers. Punt was fumbled, but it was covered by number 85, Jack Kehoe. The Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37. Will Huttenbecker on the stop. Number 5, Hubner was carried for about 3.5. 2nd and a long 6 for the Tigers. First down completion from Ozzy Jerome to number 7, Alex Asmus. Stopped on the play by 17, Brody Rushmeyer. Zero gain for the Tigers. Stopped quickly by number 5, Alex Arandia, and 56, Will Brain Huttenbecker. 2nd down and a very long 9 for the Tigers.
takes another pick, gains about 4.5, stopped on the play by Alex Arandia and Brody Rushmeyer. We've got a third and very long 5 for the Tigers. Ball is sitting at the Panther 46. That is a first down run after the pitch for Jonah Huebner. Stopped on the play by H.T. Jerlinden. First down for the Tigers at the Panther 39. Huebner with the carry again, tripped up on that play by number 1, Connor Knight. Second and 5 for the Tigers. Ozzie Garone with the keeper, stopped on the play by Dylan Bargman, H.T. Jerlinden, and Will DeBrain Hoopbecker. We've got a third and long 3 for the Tigers. Huebner with another first down carry, stopped on the play by H.T. Jerlinden. We got first down for the Tigers. Ball is at the Panther 27. Ozzie Jones scrambles under heavy duress. Stopped by a host of Panthers, but not until 7 yards for a gain on that play. Second and 3 for the Tigers at the Panther 20. Huebner with the keep, stopped on a play by number 42, Nehemiah Enberry, and Will DeBrain Hoopbecker. Big down, big down.
Let's go,
Rome with the first down. Keeper stopped on the play by number 32,
Owen Motzko. First down, Tigers at Panther 15. Razzle-dazzle for the Tigers leads to a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Takes the pitch, gets the 2 yards back, stopped on the play. First by number 7, Bill Marvin, and helped lead up by number 14, H.T. Turlinden. 3rd and 10 from the 15 for the Tigers. Jerome's pass complete to number 5, Huebner, for a Tiger touchdown. He's also on to two-point conversion is good on a pass from number 7, Alex Osmus, to number 85, Jack Kehoe. Tigers 15, Panthers 0.
Field, 62 yards, ends on 15-yard touchdown pass from Jerome to Huebner, then Asmus to Keogh for the 2-point conversion. It's 15-0. That drive took 7 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock for Morris, and they were only once in a 3rd and 10 situation. Everything was very close, about 3rd and 3 almost otherwise for them, and they've scored in their first 2 drives. The Panthers need to find some sort of answer here. With 1:51 left to go in the first quarter, they trail by a score of 15-0. Saito to kick it off, right to left. Rushmeyer back to receive. With everyone wearing pink socks, I'm thrown off by who's who right now. High kick, gonna drive him back, caught at the 7 by Rushmeyer, cutting it to the middle of the field across the 15. At the 20, he's met there, and he's brought down at the 22. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah, about the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for GSL. Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts with you here. Matt, what type of adjustments do you expect to see from the offense here on their second drive of the game, but now already down 2 scores?
Yeah, this is going to be a big drive for GSL. Being down 15 points already, I would almost expect the first drive was a lot of running, that they may try to mix in some sort of a play action here.
Hand off right side with a wishbone backfield. Give it off. Rushmeyer hurdles one guy at the 25. Keeps the legs churning. He's tackled just shy of the 30 up to the 29. We'll call it the 30. Pickup of 8 on that, that run play to the right side out of the wishbone that we saw the Panthers run exclusively in the fourth quarter against Rockford, and we saw it last week as well against Jordan.
And if you're going to go back to something, obviously you're going to go to something that's been working for the last few weeks. And so O-line, it's up to them here to blow some holes open.
2nd and 2, hard count by Engelman. Takes a snap, turn, handoff. Motzko left side, finds some room. He's got a first down across the 30, up to the 35. Rugby pile moving forward, just shy of the 40 is where they crumple down. Good carry there for Evan Motzko with it up to the 40 and a pickup of 10. Check that, Owen Motzko with the carry. My apologies.
I think if you're GSL 2, you'd like to kind of have a long, sustained drive here, too. I mean, your defense was just out there for over 7 minutes. And, I mean, granted, a lot of these guys go both ways, but whoever you can at least give a little bit of a breather to, and with the hopes of an end result of at least putting some points on the scoreboard here, just to get yourself back into the ball game.
Wishbone backfield, turn, handoff, dive up the middle left side with it. Groutman dragging some defenders across the 45 up to the 46-yard line for a pickup of 6. On that one for Bargman with the carry up the middle. And we'll see if the Panthers try and hurry for one more play. They don't need to snap it, but it does appear they're in the huddle already. So, yeah, they're going to run one more play here, trailing 15-0. A 2nd and 3 upcoming, going left to right. Again, not much to speak of wind-wise. Wishbone backfield. Bargman, the fullback, turn, hand off right side with it. Following his blockers is Rushmeyer, wrapped up around the ankles, falls forward. We'll see if they spot it midfield or if it'll be just short. It looks like it's short from the near sideline because you need to get to the 50. We'll see where they spot it. The officials keep peering over, trying to figure out which side it's going to be on. I think it's going to be just short. And we a pickup of 3 for Rushmeyer. And when we come back in the second quarter, we're going to have a 3rd and inches for the Panthers at midfield. You're listening up on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. The score reads Morris 15, GSL 0. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Believe in building lasting partnerships so they can help you grow, providing true design, build, construction services. If you have an upcoming building project you'd like to discuss, reach them at ricecompanies.com. Rice Companies, your local Butler builder. Sophisticated style, unsurpassed elegance with historic charm. That's the Glencoe City Center. Whether it's a wedding, graduation, conference, or holiday party, the Glencoe City Center has everything you need. Schedule a tour today by calling the city offices or learn more at GlencoeCityCenter.com. Pro Auto Glencoe is a full-service auto and light truck repair facility. In business for over 20 years, their primary goal is to repair your vehicle right the first time. Pro Auto employs ASE-certified technicians with over 100 years of combined industry experience, using all of the latest equipment and diagnostic software available for both domestic and import vehicles. If you're not getting the most out of your vehicle, it's time to see Rick and the pros at Pro Auto Glencoe on Pryor Avenue and online at Pro Auto.
That could have been much worse for GSL.
That would not have been good, especially at midfield, and they've been moving the ball. That's not where you want them to start the ball.
2nd and 11. Ball on the right hash. Turn handoff right side with it. Rushmeyer trying to find a hole. Puts a shoulder through one defender. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Drives forward to the 45-yard line. That's a lot of hard-fought 3 yards for the Panthers on that one. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8 for GSL at the Morris area 45-yard line. Need to get to the 37 for a first down, but this has got to be 4-down territory in your mind here, Matt.
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, especially if you're going to get, 4 to 5 yards for sure here and get yourself to something a little more reasonable to decide to go for it on 4th down instead of punting and trying to play the field possession game when you're down 15-0 at this point.
Wishbone backfield once again. Ball on the right hash. Engelman, hard count. Takes a snap, play action. Looking to pass. Lefty cocks his arm back. Throws it near side. Overthrown. Had Rushmeyer open near side. Now there were defenders there pursuing him. Jace Kleindl being one of the two along with Jonah Hubner. But that one overthrown. And that'll bring up 4th down for GSL. And mass subs coming in. Looks like the passing package checking into the game with Connor Nide in there along with Simonson. And Terlinden out there as well. They'll send 3 wideouts to the left on this 4th and 8. Ball on the right hash. Remember, Engelman is a left-handed quarterback. 4-down lineman looking to send a 5th is Morris. They will. Flushed out to his left. Sets his feet. Throws it near side. It's intercepted. And it's stiff-arming a man and brought down just past the 40-yard line. Good step in and making the pick with his own coverage, but actually cost Morris a couple of yards on that because he didn't return it far enough. That was Jace Kleindl with the interception, And that is the 9th interception of the season now for Engelman. And they get the big turnover on downs and the interception for Kleindl. And that will set up Morris at their own 44-yard line. So all told, the Panthers gained 3 yards on that interception. So with 10:22 left to go in this first half, Morris back on the football at the I formation backfield. Turn, toss, left side. Hubner with it. Spins away from the first man who met him behind the line. Keeps the legs churning. Gets across the original line of scrimmage and will fall forward up to the 46-yard line. Hard fought 2 yards there for Jonah Hubner, as they have just been leaning on him a good chunk here tonight. 10 carries for 41 yards already unofficially on this game. Morris leading by a score of 15-0 over GSL. Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts with you here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Ball middle of the field. Single wide out to the right. Asmus. High formation backfield play. Going to do the mesh play up, and then they'll run an option pitch right side. Hubner will have enough for a first down. Flag comes in far side there, Matt. You were making noises. What did you see?
GSL's lineman was almost even with their offensive lineman. He was so far offsides. So it was pretty obvious, and you could hear the coaches even saying it next to us, but we were right down the line from them, and from where I was looking, our right end was pretty much already right over the top of Morris's left tackle.
Pickup of 12 for Hubner on that option pitch to the right side. They'll decline the penalty and take the result of the play. It's 1st and 10 at the GSL 42-yard line. 9:43 left to go in this opening quarter of action. 15-0 already, the lead in favor of Morris over GSL. Panthers 3 and out, and then interception into their last drive for Morris. 2 touchdowns so far in their first 2 drives of this game. Coach Kosek checking something. Well, he's making a strong case. I'm not sure for what. Non-officials timeout to talk things over. About what? I don't know. 9:24 left to go in this first half. 15-0 lead in favor of Morris area. Again, this game started about 15 minutes late due to the lights flicking off at about 6:50. Turned back on a little after 7 o'clock. And now they're going to bring all 5 officials together to talk over whatever is the issue here.
I don't really know. I mean, it was an offsides, and they declined it, so really you're just taking the play. I'm not really sure what the discussion here would be about, but...
So the discussion going on right now, and again, we're not privy or close enough to know what's the discussion.
First down, too. Yeah. They were well past the line.
Unless Kosek's maybe arguing that, well, maybe Morris was lined up offsides with a guy. Now they're picking up the football. What is happening here? Tossed it back.
Moved it to the other hash.
What is going to the other hash? And then they moved it forward. I think they gained a yard out of this because it got placed now at the 41. Hold on. Now it's going back. Now it's at the 49.
You having flashbacks of Holy Family?
Not yet, because they at least discussed this, and I haven't seen the linesmen coming in and doing the 2 a.m. two-step.
That one's a hard one to forget.
Okay, so second and three at the GSL 49. I formation backfield. Now Asmus gets single coverage over to the right side. Ball on the left hash. Option play left side with it, or excuse me, right side. Jerome trying to get enough, but he won't get enough for a first down. I'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Pickup of 1 for Ozzie Jerome on that keep right side on that triple option. They like to run. And now it'll be 3rd and 1 for Morris at the GSL 40. 8.5, need to get to the 47.5.
Kind of going back to that, and I'm no rules official by no means, but I wonder in high school football if you're offsides, it's just a dead play, and you don't get the play, you just get the 5 yards, and that's it.
3rd and 1. Dive play, option pitch, left side with it. Hubner met behind the line of scrimmage, and there's a sea of black jerseys coming to stuff him out and prevent him from getting up for a first down. In fact, he lost a yard on that option pitch to the left side. And now we'll see what Morris decides to do with a 4th and 3 or 4th and 2.5 from the GSL 49.5 yard line.
great read by Owen Motzko coming up and basically stood him right in his tracks and allowed 3 of his buddies to come in and wrap him up, throw him to the ground for a loss, and finally push him back instead of forward. So,
and everyone's under the assumption that they are going to go for it here, and they'll go shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the left hash. Jerome in the shotgun, takes the waist-high snap, has time, rolls to his right as pressure flushes him out. He flips it out near side. Keogh gets it across the 40, 35. It'll be run out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And what a passing catch to the near side on the out route to the 6'5" tight end. He gets it up to the 27-yard line for a pickup of 22.
Evan Motzko, number 13 on that play, just lost containment there. He had him pretty well covered as they were coming across near side, the tight end, and it's kind of slipped a little 3-4 yards behind him and just kind of threw it right over the top of him. And first down, 15. The clock's your friend. So if you can just keep doing what they've been doing, it's a big recipe for success.
I formation, 1 wide out each side. Play action. Jerome looking to press. He's got time. He got around the outside defender. Cocks the right arm back. He's wrapped up and he's brought down. Dylan Bargman gets the sack at the end of the day. Alex Arandia flushed him initially, and Bargman finishes it off in a loss of 5 on the play, back to the 32-yard line. Loss of 5 on that sack for the Panthers.
And that's going to be $20 to the Panther Booster Association, courtesy of Pro Auto and Transmission and the Sack Attack. And total now for the year is up to $180.
There we go. Love to hear that. Love to see that. Added on to 3rd and 15. Ball on the left hash of the GSL 32-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide. 1 left, Asmus, and then 3 to the right. Ball on the left hash. Running back off the left. They'll send the blitz. Arandia coming in there. Ball is flipped up near side. It is intercepted and just tripped up as he was picking it off. Along the near side was Owen Graff. The intended receiver was Jonah Hubner, and Hubner just got the hand out there to trip him up, and the Panthers turnover right back. Owen Graff, his 3rd interception of the season.
Great pressure by GSL's D-line there. The force, the errant throw, pretty much just put it up for grabs, and Owen was able to come underneath and just barely got a hand from the defender to clip his foot. Otherwise, he may have had a chance to take that one to the house. There was a lot of green grass in front of him.
I think that was a pick 6 if he doesn't get tripped up there by Hubner. 1st and 10 at their own 27, going right to left, trailing 15-0. But remember, the Panthers get the ball to start the second half. I formation backfield, handoff, left side with a little stutter step. Come to the outside of the 30, angled out at the 34-yard line is Rushmeyer. Left side, a pickup of 7 on 1st down.
And kind of watching Morris on that play, kind of seems like they've been really watching for kind of that power that they've been running so consistently. They really kind of jam that hole that it's supposed to go through and force them to the outside. And I've kind of picked up on that the last couple times they've run that.
I formation backfield, 2 wide out to the left, turn, handoff right side. Rushmeyer, big hole up the middle, across the 35, up to the 40, and brought down to the 45-yard line. And a good pickup of 11 for Rushmeyer on that one. The offensive line creating some holes here, Matt.
Yeah, they're doing their jobs, and Coach Kosek said that was kind of going to be a big part of the game tonight, was for them to own that line like they have been these last few weeks, but especially if they are going to drop back, to give time. So if we do get to the point where we're going to pass, you got to make sure we take out them blitzers.
1 wide out each side, I formation, handoff up the middle with it. Rushmeyer waiting. He was kind of waiting for that defensive end to get blocked in some sort of direction, danced around, allows the defense to rally up and make a tackle on him, just a pickup of 2. Trying to go around the left side. And that was one where Brody just tried to let the block develop a little too long and allowed the defense to rally around and make the tackle. 2nd and 8 upcoming.
Yeah, kind of the first time that has really worked against him. He's done a fantastic job of really letting those lead blockers seal everything up for him.
Ball on the left hash, 2 wide outs to the right, turn handoff right side with it. Rushmeyer got room to run, and lead blockers across midfield, across the 40, and brought down at the 5-yard line. And a nice pickup of 18 for Rushmeyer. The Panthers here on this drive, Matt, have found something.
I'm going to say something's working, and on that one, it was kind of fun. You could watch Bargman and Porter Simonson out in front of Rushmeyer, lead blocking. There was 3 Morris guys back to our 2, so it was basically a one-on-one, and Brody just kind of had one choice but run him over.
2 wide outs to the left, turn handoff left side with it. Rushmeyer following Bargman again across the 35 and up to the 29-yard line for a pickup of 6. As the offense is clicking on this drive, it'll be 2nd and 4 upcoming for GSL at the Morris 29-yard line. 4:15 and counting left to go in the first half. 15-0 Morris leading over GSL.
And last play pretty much looked like the same play, just flip sides. No need to change.
Ball on the left hash, 2 wide out to the left. Tight end left side of the line as well. Engelman, hard count. No one jumps, turn, handoff left side with it. Rushmeyer, a little bit of room. He'll find enough to get up to a first down, up to the 26. Nope, just shy, excuse me. Pickup of 3 on 2nd and 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1 for GSL.
And that's more of kind of GSL's football right there. If you can get them 4 or 5 yards, making it 3rd and short, that's traditionally how the program is run. Set yourself up on 3rd and short, and every now and then you just hope to break one. And
3.5 minutes left to go. 3rd and 1. Ball left hash. 2 wideouts wide to the right. Turn, handoff, right side. Rushmeyer with it, following his blockers off guard across the 20. Cuts it back up in the middle of the field, across the 15. And he's brought down to the 14-yard line for a pickup of 12 on the carry as Brody Rushmeyer, following his lead block of Dylan Bargman and most of the offensive line sealing off that right side, Matt.
Yep, all the big boys, they did their job that time. They gave them plenty of room, allowed them to get to that second level where Bargman and probably Terlinden, I'm guessing, was probably out there too, blocking for him.
Turn, handoff, left side with it. Rushmeyer with it. Breaks one arm tackle at the 15. Keeps the legs turning across and up to the 10-yard line is where they'll bring him down for a pickup of 4 on first down. Clock ticking. We are under 3 minutes left to go in this first half. 15-0 the lead in favor of Morris over GSL as the Morris Tigers scored on their first 2 drives. 2 wide outs to the left. I formation backfield in this hurry-up offense. I formation, turn, handoff, left side. Rushmeyer again with it across the 5. Keeps the leg turning. Here comes the offensive line to bring him into the end zone for his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. This one from 11 yards out, and it makes it a 15-6 lead on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard for Morris.
And that's another $20 to the Panther Booster Association, courtesy of Core Trust Bank and the TD Boost.
Fromm is on to kick for the Panthers.
Touchdown run by Brody Rushmeyer, and he gets a 2-point conversion as well. Makes the score now 15-8 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard in favor of Morris area. Both teams, all 3 timeouts left. Carpet one, color, tile, floor. What is it?
It is carpet 1, interior custom.
There we go.
Custom interiors carpet 1.
They're waiting for that first timeout.
I was going to say, we haven't had to do it yet.
Near side, caught and taking it back across the field is Westerman. He's going to go all the way across the field to the 30, 35. Couple of flags come in. He'll get knocked out of bounds, shy of midfield. But I think those flags helped seal that far sideline and will back up the Tigers on this start of this possession.
Big possession here for GSL's D. At this point, they want to just shut them down. They don't want them to score. There's just over 2 minutes to halftime. Keep the score at 15-8 if possible. Get into the half. GSL gets the ball coming out of the half. You're only down by 7 with hopes you go in and just try to tie up the game.
And it is a hold call on the play, and it'll spot them back from the 30-yard line. So we 1st and 10 at their own 20 for Morris. 80 yards ahead of them. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Ball will be on the left hash. We'll see what the mindset is here for both teams in this with 2:25 left to go and a 1-score lead.
Yeah, if you're Morris too, this is kind of a time. What do? Do you try to be aggressive, or do you just say, hey, we're up 7 going in the half?
Asmus single wide out to the left, ball left hash, going to go with the option play right side with it. Jerome finding some room across the 20, brought down at the 25-yard line. Panthers trying to take away those pitch options for him, but he does pick up 5. 2nd and 5 upcoming for Morris at their own 25-yard line. This is the non-hurry-up, hurry-up offense that Morris is running right now.
Yeah.
So there we go. Pickup of 1 for Cease, and that'll bring up 4th down. So there we go. Pickup of 1 for Cease, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Panthers should be using a timeout. And there we go. With 1:34 left to go in the first half on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Score reads Morris area 15, GSL 8. Timeout, Panthers.
From durable interior products to all of your kitchen and bath needs, They've got it all at Custom Interiors Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you.
Get it? Here to floor you.
I know, and this is a whole new script, so this one really kind of threw me off.
Yes.
So it floored me.
Yes. He was literally floored. There we go. So thanks again to them for being our timeout sponsor all season long for all these GSL games. Well, the defense now responding. They get got the big pick last possession. Now this one they get what appears to be a 3-and-out, and will force a punt from Morris with 1:34 left to go and 2 timeouts for GSL. And this game has turned a little bit, especially with the way that first quarter went in favor of Morris, Matt.
Yeah, Morris had all the momentum. I mean, he came out and they threw some big haymakers. I mean, a big 3-play long pass for a touchdown.
Big return to start it off.
That didn't help either. And then a 3-and-out for GSL. And then they did a long, methodical drive. And then finally, after the interception, GSL able to blank them, and that was kind of the shift. That was the shift GSL needed, and then went down and scored a touchdown.
Morris appears to punt. Nobody back to return for GSL. Keogh to punt. Stands at his own 15. Punt is a shake off the side of his foot. Right side towards the GSL bench, and that will take a checkup and go and be at the 42-yard line of Morris area for GSL. So they're going to get great field position here. 1:25, 2 timeouts, down by a score, 15-8, and a chance here now, not just for the Panthers to think about trying to tie this game up. Now that the gears are turning in the head.
Yep, especially with halftime coming, you try to get that 2-for-1.
High backfield turn, handoff left side with a Rushmeyer dancing, hurdle, getting tripped up, diving across the 40 up to the 38-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down, clock rolling.
And in talking with Coach Kosek this afternoon before the game, he did say this week they did practice no huddle. Kind of a new little dynamic, I think, that they could go in situations just like this or to change momentum.
Ball on the left hash, 2 wideouts left side, I formation, bobbled snap, looking to pass, has time, sets, throws, up the middle to Connor 9, and it's brought in at the 10. 28-yard pass and catch to 9.
There's the old deep slant.
Panthers not going to use a timeout here. 50 seconds left to go. They'll hurry up to the line. High formation, 2 wideouts left. Turn handoff up the middle with it. Rushmeyer met at the 10, spins forward up to the 8, and a pickup of 2 on the play. And the Panthers will now use a timeout, so just a pickup of 2 on that one. And with 38 seconds left to go in the first half, it's 15-8 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard in favor of Morris, but Panthers are knocking. It's first, it'll be second and goal. Timeout GSL.
From durable interior products to all of your kitchen and bath needs, they've got it all at Custom Interiors Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you.
Appreciate them again for being our timeout sponsor all season long. What do you... They're looking up here for some reason. Anyway, timeout. 1 left for GSL. 38.7 seconds left to go. I was a little surprised after that big pass play, Matt, that the Panthers didn't just use a timeout right there and set themselves up for a play or maybe even 2 in the huddle.
Yep. Yeah, because you could have called the timeout in that situation, saved yourself probably 15 seconds because, I mean, everybody had to run down 25, 30 yards. And in that timeout, you call 2 plays.
Granted, the clock does stop for a first down, so you got to move the chains, but still, there was time that ran off the clock in that spot. So it's second and goal from the 8, 38.7 seconds left to go. 2 wideouts wide to the right, 9 slot right, Simonson wide right. Ball on the left hash, handoff up the middle, right side, follows blockers, Rushmeyer, what a game! A touchdown saving tackle there by the D-end for Morris, and up to the 3-yard line. And it'll be a pickup of 5 for Rushmeyer. But, Matt, you and I both saw the same thing there. It looked like Rushmeyer was going to get in, then all of a sudden 2 big tiger paws came around the shoulders of Rushmeyer to bring him down.
Yeah, initially it looked like you could have driven a snowplow through there. That was a gaping hole, and it just collapsed really quick. And in this situation here, I'm thinking you're calling – you got 2 plays in the huddle here.
So 34.1 seconds left to go. Timeout GSL, 15-8, the timeout Panthers.
And from durable interior products to all your kitchen and bath needs, they've got it all at Custom Interiors Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you.
Appreciate them. They're getting all the stuff they could ask for right now.
Yep.
43 seconds now. Clock set back to 43. 33? 33, okay, 33. So it's 33 seconds now on the clock. No timeouts left for GSL. Morris does have all three if they want them. Turn, handoff up the middle with it. Rushmeyer spins out the first tackle. Keeps the legs turning, and he's in! Touchdown! He was hit at the 2, hit again at the 1, and falls forward for the 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are a point away in this one with 28 seconds left to go. The 3-yard touchdown run for Rushmeyer, his second of the evening.
And that's another $20 to the Panther Booster Association, courtesy of Core Trust Bank and the TD Booster Bucks. And now we're up to $360. Oh, wow.
And they'll go for 2 and get it right side. And the Panthers take the go in the first half. The Panthers now lead on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, 16-15 over Morris. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
It's about interscholastic performing arts that you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the MSHSL.
Well, just like that, the Panthers in the lead. A 3-yard touchdown run by Rushmeyer, and then the 2-point conversion run as well by Rushmeyer. And the Panthers have their first lead of the game, 16-15. And for the first quarter that went so horribly, Matt, for the Panthers, all of a sudden, they find themselves in the lead.
And this is exactly what they were looking for with punching here before the half. Now they get the old 2-for-1, so if GSL can just stop them here for the last 28 seconds. They can go into the half up by 1 and then receive the ball and hopefully punch in another one. Let's get ourselves a nice little lead.
Kickoff team on the field from squib kick up the mid flag. There was somebody near side, I think might have been offside. That could be Aiden Rushmeyer. Somebody stutter stepped near side and I think got a little too far forward. That's going to be offside. It's going to back them up 5 yards. They got to reset the clock to 28 seconds, I imagine, as well. 28.1, because that kick didn't happen.
If they notice.
They did. They said it. Now, if it gets changed is the bigger question. And the 28.1. Put it back to 28.1. 28.1. There we go. The kick didn't happen, so the clock needs to get reset.
Good play.
Good job by the officials. Panthers to kick it off now from their own 35. And we've seen the special teams so far this season for GSL. Nothing is guaranteed. They'll squib it up the middle, go off one of the front guys, and the Panthers try and fall, and I think they did. We'll see who comes out of the pile with it. Oh, Morris got back on it. It hit the guy, the front man, who tried to leap out of the way. It went off of his leg. It might have been Keogh, or I think it was 35, ended up recovering it. Dane Dybel fell on it, and now Morris gets great field position. 1st and 10 at the GSL 45. They have all 3 timeouts left. They can do what they like and try and get themselves into field goal range to steal the lead back before the end of the half.
Gutsy call, but then again, how kickoff
kick coverage has been so far this season. It's not the worst idea, and it almost worked out perfectly.
So, yeah, it's gutsy call, and hopefully this one pays off.
Single wide out wide to the right, Asmus. I formation backfield, flanker left, tight end left as well. Fumbled snap, toss play left side. Hubner with it, tries to cut it back, trying to look for room. Slips away from 2 tackles, wrapped up by 3, 4, and the 5th guy helps bring him down. No gain on the play on the toss play to Hubner left side. And a quick timeout coming from Morris with 15.9 seconds left to go in this first half. On the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, GSL leads 16-15 over Morris. Timeout, Morris Tigers.
From durable interior products to all of your kitchen and bath needs, they've got it all at Custom Interiors Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you.
Get it? Here to floor you.
I was speaking to you specifically. Were you floored?
Yes, I was very floored. 15.9 seconds left to go. 16-15. It's been the battle of the quarters. Who's had the better quarter so far? GSL has had a better second quarter than the first quarter that Morris had in this game. And it's cliche to say it like that, Matt, but that's the way this game has been. It went from Morris was dictating the pace, the terms of this game in the first quarter. It's the second quarter. The Panthers responded, and they've been putting the boots to Morris in the second quarter.
And kind of when you go back to it, kind of what switched everything was the interception.
Yeah.
And turnovers can just turn a game on a dime.
Pistol formation, 3 wideouts, 2 right, 1 left. Jerome fumbles the snap, picks it up, and they sacked. Loss of 2 on the play for Jerome. I'm counting that as a sack. And that will make it a 3rd and 12, and immediately a timeout called by Morris with 9 seconds left to go in the first half on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. GSL leads 16-15. Timeout, Tigers.
From durable interior products to all of your kitchen and bath needs, they've got it all at Custom Interiors, Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you. And with that sack, that's another $20 to the Panther Booster Association, courtesy of Pro Auto and Transmission, and the sack tack with the second sack of the night. That brings the grand total up to $200.
By the way, the flag football kid's been sitting in that south end zone for a while now.
Just think of Dombo.
So a 3rd and 12 with 9 seconds left. Jerome takes a snap. He's flushed out. He'll step up into the pocket, throw it deep, over the middle, overthrown, incomplete. And with 3 seconds left to go, that will leave him enough time. He made that throw all the way to about the 10-yard line from midfield.
We're going to talk about it. I don't know how that play took longer.
That had to be over 3 seconds to make that.
The white hat said it's done.
Yeah, he said that's half. So that will be it for the half. Morris will protest, but they will say that is it for the first.
Look for the big buckets coming around in the stands for tackle cancer donations. Also, there's still time to buy your $2 raffle tickets. We will be announcing the winners after halftime. Also, in the Panther Snack Shack, we've got unbelievable cupcakes. If you're looking for gourmet cupcakes, the Snack Shack is your place for gourmet cupcakes. You may never, ever have cupcakes like this. Highly, highly recommend gourmet cupcakes. Brain was telling me about it. Similarly, on the field a bit. On the right, that could be him. It's not some inside check. That just in purple and with trainer. No, that's not. That's not good. That's not good.
On Watertown Mayor.
Remember, the
That'll
Panthers
help
play
out
Watertown
GSL.
Mayor on Wednesday.
Litchfield up 49-0 Sox Center. But kind of the big game that would, and you mentioned in the pregame, was the Holy Family Descocado. Holy Family ranked 9th in 3A. They're up 21-20 with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. And
that's a big one because remember, DC is 4-2. If they knock off Holy Family, that's a second loss for them this year. Of course, the other one to Annandale, which a lot of teams are going to get that this year. So that's a big one there because that if DC wins that game, that number 1 seed is now back up for grabs.
Yeah,
in the section,
and kind of
that first round bye, not just the game, but just that first round bye is up for grabs all of a sudden,
which is huge.
Yes.
I mean, that's just, you don't have to play on that Tuesday night and get a little extra time to heal. But this is where last week's really stings so far. Right now, at the end of the first half, Foley's up 13-11 on Jordan.
Foley beat GSL earlier this year.
Yeah, and they weren't no slouch. I mean, they had big boys, and
we got some good wrestlers there.
So, yeah, big old farm boys. 2A, Norwood Young America played last night, actually.
Beat Randolph?
They beat Randolph 21-20.
Mayor and Lester Prairie, I believe they're going on tonight, aren't they?
They're 1A, right?
Yes.
Yep. Mayor's down 21-6 to St. James at the start of the third quarter. Lester Prairie at the end of the half, 0-0 with Cleveland. Cleveland's ranked 5th in the state. So,
speaking of Tigers, we got a set here. What about the set to the west out of Hutchinson, up to the north and west?
Our old friends from Hutchinson. Oh, wow. They're playing Totino Grace, and they are up 27-7 with 9 minutes left in the third, and they are playing at home tonight. So I wonder, was it homecoming there this week? I feel like I saw something. Maybe not, but
I know too. Quarterback, look at it. Pops the feed. The ball's out. There's just no way. The pass rush can't get there.
Oh, God, yeah. Good old Collinsworth.
2 wideouts to the left. I formation backfield. Handoff left side with it. Rushmeyer gets bounced in the backfield. Spins off of that. Gets across midfield for just a pickup of 2 on the carry. And whatever defensive adjustments, it does seem that they're starting to corral Rushmeyer and get to him a little bit sooner now on this run defense. 2nd and 8 upcoming.
Yeah, and kind of before I stuttered, how do you kind of defend that as an offense? You hit those quick hitters when they're blitzing, and they did that, and it was a perfect play call.
2 wideouts to the right, looking quick pass again.
Same
This
thing.
one tipped, and it's intercepted. And that one's going to be brought back far side. Westerman with it across the 30 to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He leaps, he dives. He is in touchdown. 55 yards on the pick six for Morris, and they've taken back the lead with 8:14 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, unfortunate. It went off the fingertips of GSL's wide receiver. I couldn't tell if it was Knight or Simonson that was out there, and then the opportunist was Morris's corner, who just happened to be in the right place at the right time and already had a steam going, and he had one guy to beat, and it was Trevor Engelman, and he even had lead blockers. It was going to be pretty tough for him to...
The junior Hunter Westerman with the pick six has put Morris back in the lead, 21-16. I think they'll go for two here. Yes, they will. Asmus single wide out to the right. Slanted eye to the left side. Jerome toss, left side. Hubner with it, looking for a cutback lane. He gets stopped and driven backwards. They do not convert the two-point conversion. So with 8:14 left to go in the third quarter, the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, the score now reads Morris area 21, GSL 16. You're listening to Panther Football, KGLB.
Your products to all of your kitchen.
Returns at Hunter Westman, 55-yard pick six, two-point conversion, no good. So GSL will get the ball back, but now they find themselves down after the pick six for Morris area. That is now the 10th interception of the season for Engelman. That one not so much his fault. It was through the hands of Nide. Tried for that little slant over the middle and went through his hands, and Westerman behind it. Guarding Simonson said thank you and got a good
and it was there
brigade down the line to block.
Great play call. I mean, it was there. He was open and just maybe a titch high and just went right through his hands.
Riley Seidel to kick it off, going left to right. Morris back in the lead. Second lead change of this game. How many more will there be? 8:14 left to go in the third quarter. Saito to kick it off, left to right. He'll put a good leg into this one. That's into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Be first and 10 at their own 20 for the Panthers. Now finding themselves back behind, down by 5, 21-16.
So this is really where I want to see how GSL reacts, because kind of one thing that's kind of happened throughout the years where something that's kind of a real big play like that, that's flipped things. And it seems like GSL hasn't.
Well, he's special teams. He's their kicker. He's their kickoff guy. That's a big guy to lose if he's got back issues. Trying to kick the ball with a bad back is not going to be something that's going to work out too well.
No, as somebody that has tweaked their back a couple times, it's not fun and it hurts to walk. And you could tell watching him try to get off the field there. And Smart, he finally did just go down.
I think the team told him just go down.
Lay down. And you could tell he had a lot of pain and he was reaching for that back right as soon as he stood up. So that's not fun. And like you said, too, I mean, he's one of their corners here. Now, if you're Coach Kosak, is that, I mean, they're kind of like GSL. Like, they don't have a whole big stable of, 50 other guys on the sideline as a backup. Do you go after who comes in on the first play, especially after picking up a first down, try to hit the home run? We'll see.
21-16 the lead in favor of Morris. GSL was up 16-15 at the half. A pick six has been the only scoring for Morris in the second half. Then GSL went 3-and-out, punted, and then a fumble by Morris after they returned the punt to the GSL 25. They tried the option pitch. It went backwards. GSL recovers it. I think it was Naveri ended up on top of that one, and the Panthers have it. They're driving off of the turnover. Handoff, right side. Rushmeyer with the defense there. Spins him down. Gets across the line of scrimmage. A pickup of 2 on that carry right side. And he is looking like a pinball right now. And that defense has most definitely keyed in on him here in the second half, Matt.
Yeah, he's not had the freedom that he had in the first half. And really seems like they've keyed on him, but in the same breath, Dylan Bargman's really all of a sudden taken off here in the third quarter, which picking up some big chunk yardage.
3:28 left to go, third quarter, 21-14. Wishbone backfield. Engelman takes a snap, turn hand off left side. Motzko with it, following his blockers, cuts it inside across the 30, still on his feet. That's wrapped up at the 25 and brought down. They'll say pressure coming up the middle, gets picked up. He flips it out far side. Knight catches it. He's got a first down and more across the 45, midfield 45, and run out of bounds. Shy of the 40-yard line. We'll see who they mark it, but a big pass and catch of 15. Make it 20 on that pass and catch from Engelman to Knight.
You know, with how much pressure that Morris is bringing right now on these blitzes, this might be one of those opportune times, too, to do that little middle screen. Well, it was wide open the last time.
They tried it once, and it went through the hands of Rushmeyer. We'll see.
He had a lot of room, and, I mean, they're bringing a lot of guys right now.
7:51 left to go in regulation. He went out of bounds, so clock stops. Ball on the left hash, 1st and 10 at the Morris 45-yard line. Single setback, 3 wideouts to the right, handoff, dive up the middle. Rushmeyer with it, gets a little bit of space, but immediately gets engulfed by the defensive line. And there'll be a pickup of 2 on the play for Rushmeyer. Remember when he had 100 yards in the first half? He's only at 116 right now, and it's not like they've stopped giving him the ball either.
No, very similar to last week. We had a huge first half, and each opponent makes some sort of adjustments.
To the scheme, paying off for him. 2nd and 8, ball on the left hash. 3 wideouts, shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the right. Running back Rushmeyer off to the right of the quarterback. Engelman takes a snap, has time, sets his feet, pressure comes, throws it deep, over the middle, underthrown, intercepted. Saito with it, across the 30, to the near sideline, 35-40 at the numbers, still on his feet, looking for a cutback lane, going to the far side at the 42. He's still on his feet, breaks an arm tackle, and now Motzko finally brings him down to the GSL 35-yard line. Underthrown. Saito makes the Panthers pay, and a long return just as costly as anything else with 6:54 left to go in regulation. GSL, the 3rd interception of the evening from Engelman. That one underthrown deep down the field, and a big return from Saito sets up the Tigers at the GSL 35.
And had time on that one too, so I was kind of surprised that it was thrown over underneath, but GSL needed to do a better job of tackling on that return, preventing them to get it all the way back to our 35.
Shotgun 5 wide, 3 left, 1 right. Takes a snap to Jerome, flips it out left side. He's got Asmus with it. He's met in the backfield, and he'll be brought down as Bargman finishes off the tackle after Motzko stood him up. Loss of 1 on the pass to Asmus.
Played perfectly by Motzko, able to hold his ground as he tried to do a little wide receiver screen near side. And nice pursuit by Bargman coming from his DM position to come out. And after wide receiver tried to make a juke, Bargman just brought him down. And
now the real question here, Matt, is what is the range for Saito? And does that back that he had an issue with earlier, is that going to come into play for what they might feel comfortable? So they got to the 30, and it looked like they were trying to call that timeout to end the first half. I thought they might try and bring him out there for a 45-yarder. Field goal doesn't win the game, but it makes it 8.
It makes it 8.
High formation, single wide out, Asmus to the left. Toss play right side, Hubner with it. He's met in the backfield. He's brought down. Loss on the play of 2.
You know, and we've been talking, too, like how Morris has been able to shut down Rushmeyer, but GSL's defense is pretty much stymied Hubner now ever since about the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
I mean, he's really hasn't done anything to hurt GSL.
No, just at 50 yards now unofficially on 15 carries. It'll be a 3rd and 12 for Morris at the GSL 37-yard line. 5:35 and counting left to go, and Morris Tigers very content letting the clock run here, and you can't blame them one bit. 13 on the play clock as Jerome comes into the huddle with the play call. Down to 10 as they break the huddle. And they'll send 2 wideouts to the right. They'll make it 3 right, 1 left. Running back off the left with 2 on the play clock. Blitz comes. Jerome is hit. He's sacked. Boy, they came right through that offensive line. Alex Arandia, one of many guys in there for the Panthers. And that sack takes away any thought of anything. And there's a player down beyond the line of scrimmage, downfield, one of the wideouts for Morris. And he's down at the 40, back at the 47. Loss of 10 for Jerome on that sack. Player down for Morris with 4:59 left to go in regulation. Clock stopped temporarily here with the injured player downfield. And, well, what I think Morris was hoping they could maybe squeeze at the very least a field goal out of that interception, Matt. They're not going to get anything, and it stays a 5-point lead for Morris. 21-16 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard.
And that was Owen Motzko that was able to get in on that sack. And for tonight, that'd be the third sack of the night. And that's another $20 to the Panther Booster Association, courtesy Pro Auto and Transmission and the Sack Attack. So with $60 added to the total, it's now up to $220.
Nice that we've been able to add to that the last couple of times here tonight.
We've
had a couple of games where it's been big.
Well, through 4 weeks we were at 20, and so we've added $80 and $180 in 3 weeks. So 60 a week. Not too shabby.
I'll take it. So we get ready. Players still down at the 20-yard line downfield. One of their wideouts. Their coach was trying to point something out, but I'm not sure exactly what it was with the injury downfield and the officials talking things over. It will be a 4th and 22 upcoming for Morris at the GSL 47-yard line. We saw them try and punt once earlier this game, and it was not pretty for the Morris Tigers. And they shanked the punts, and I think it only netted about 10 yards for them. GSL would be all for that a second time here with 4:59 left to go. The way it's worked for me this year, every time I stop the clock or go to commercial break, the player pops up and able to get up under his own power is Jace Kleindl, 6'2", 265-pound senior for Morris. It's a good sign seeing him walk off the field under his own power, but he's got his helmet in his right hand as he walks off. Doesn't appear to be anything. Hopefully nothing serious for him. Keogh, their tight end, the 6'5" tight end, punted the last time, went off the side of his foot. The Panthers are hoping for more of the same. What is this defensive formation here? This is a punt. There we go. Bringing guys slowly up to the line. You got 3 guys back to receive? That's different. Triangle receive in the backfield. That's Engelman. Rushmeyer back at his own 10. One guy off to the side as well. Keogh's going to have time to punt. Gets it, punt away. A little bit better this time. Low line drive. Far sideline, hops to the 15, goes inside the 10. It'll trickle down to the 6-yard line. The Panthers are going to have 94 yards to go if they're going to try and take back the lead with 4:31 left in regulation. Score reads Morris 21, GSL 16 with 4:31 left to go. Adam Bartles, Matt Roberts with you here, and this is going to be a big drive. This is really a telltale drive. We saw it last week, didn't go so well against Jordan. What can they do here? This is their second chance in consecutive home games to try and make something big happen late, but they got 94 yards, Matt.
I think the biggest thing is run up tempo. I mean, obviously you're kind of pressed into it anyways, but we had a lot of success with that.
High formation, toss play right side. Rushmeyer looking to get to the edge, finds a little bit of a cutback lane, gets across the 5, dives forward up to the 9. Just a pickup of 3 on that play, clock running. You don't need to sprint, but you can't sit around and wait too long. Some subs checking in with 4:15 and counting left to go. 21-16 the lead in favor of Morris. The only points this second half was a pick 6. Bargman having to check out late. 4 minutes left to go. 15 on the play clock. Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Rushmeyer off the left of the quarterback. Engelman takes snap. Screen over the middle. Looking to go to Rushmeyer. Jukes away from one man. He'll get wrapped up and brought down to the 15. Make it 16. It's enough for a first down. They whistled it to stop the clock initially. Clock should be running. It does now. And I can't blame him. That's a pickup of 9 on the play. And he's tackled shy of a first down, and now Kosek is not happy that initially the clock was waved to stop by the side judge, I think on the near or far side. One of the two sides. There was definitely a signal by the official.
Now they're moving the chains.
And now they are going to give him the first down, pickup of 9. And for obvious reasons, the Morris coach not happy about that. 1st and 10 at the 16. Shotgun 4 wide once again. 3:30 and counting left to go. Takes the waist high snap. Look, quick pass near side. Taylor with the reception across the 20 at the numbers. Keeps on his feet, drives, and he's driven out of bounds about the 22-yard line. Pickup of 7 And that's the first career reception for the freshman Taylor.
Definitely run some up-tempo here.
Clock stopped since he got knocked out of bounds. Defense making some subs. 3 wideouts to the left. Ball in the right hash. Takes a snap. Rolling left. Looking. Sets his feet. Throws it deep. Far side. No one there. Simonson, I think, the intended receiver. The closest guy in the area.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There really wasn't anybody out there. Simonson was the closest, but...
And they hurried, and they didn't need to fully hurry in that spot because Taylor got knocked out of bounds. The clock was stopped. So with 3:18 left to go, a 3rd and 4, we'll call it, for GSL. Ball in the right hash. Left-handed quarterback, Engelman. Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Still deep in their own territory. Need a touchdown to take back the lead. Throw far side, has it. Knight, caught it. Got out of bounds at the 30. And their coach is hopping mad on that one because he got open far side. It's actually a 28, so just a pickup of 6, but long throw to the far sideline. Nice reel in by Connor Knight. First down. Clock stops since he went out of bounds as well, but they'll hurry up. Diamond formation right side, 3 wideouts to the right. Takes a snap, has time, rolls to his left, looks, still looking, throws it over the middle through the hands of Taylor, incomplete. Simonson was putting his hand up deep, but there was Asmus along with a lot of 2 Asmuses. Drake and Alex were back there in coverage. That was the wise choice, trying to go to the check down over the middle, but through the hands of Taylor, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 3:06 left to go. Panthers still with all 3 timeouts if they need them.
Definitely had them there. When they get them in these 4 wide splits here, it wouldn't be a bad time either to maybe run a real, like, QB draw, like a set QB draw.
2nd and 10, shotgun formation, 3 wideouts to the right. Running back Rushmeyer off to his right. Engelman gets pressured, flushed out to his right side, looking to throw to the lefty, near side, incomplete. Simonson was trying to cut back towards it. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10.
I was trying to see if that was a design or if that was, I mean, he kind of rolled out.
He got flushed on that one. I don't know if he was, well, I mean, everybody was on the right side, so yes and no, who knows. So it's 3rd and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They started back at their own 6. 2:59 left to go. They have all 3 timeouts. This is not do or die situation if they have to punt it back, but the defense would have to make a stand. Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. 4-man rush, has time, quick throw, far side. That's caught by the 2nd man, and that's the exact same thing that happened on the pick earlier in this game. Up to the 35, pickup of 7 for Nide.
Yeah, it went through Motzko's hands right into Nide's hands. Just happened to be the right place at the right time.
4th and 3. They're going to go for it. Takes the low snap to Engelman, looking. Fakes to run. Now he's going to run. He's going to lower the shoulder. Stretches the arms out. He'll have, well, we'll see. No, he didn't get it. Didn't get it. Think he's short.
Are you kidding?
It's a rough spot. I thought he extended the arms out.
I thought
and they're going to say he was shy of the line to gain. He needed 3. It looks like he got 2. Wow. Yep, it's not even close.
That's a poor spot, but
I thought he extended himself out.
I thought he did too, unless he stepped out at some point.
And if he did step out before that, then it's okay. Then it's the right call.
I mean, that's a full yard.
Yep.
It looked a lot closer than that.
Turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 at the GSL 37. For Morris area, 2:33 left to go. So the defense for Morris gets the big stop, and now the Panthers defense is going to have to make a big stop here. And they're going to have to use their timeouts wisely. The Panthers do have all 3 left. They didn't use any on that possession. But 2 minutes went off the clock. Single wide out, Asmus wide to the right. I formation backfield. Jerome under center. Turn. Going to keep option right side. He thought about pitching it, and I think he made the right choice. Hubner was there, but you don't want to risk a pitch in this spot because you saw one get tossed away earlier in this game. A loss of 1 for Jerome on that carry. Timeout, GSL with 2:27 left to go in regulation, 21-16. Morris leading over GSL. Timeout, Panthers.
From durable interior products to all of your kitchen and bath needs, they've got it all at Custom Interiors Carpet One in Hutchinson. Local, trusted, and here to floor you.
21-16. It was 16-15 at the half. Panthers had the ball to start the second half. They were moving the ball down the field. With the defense for Morris really pressuring the run, they tried to do a quick pass far side, went through the hands of Motzko, intercepted through Nide, intercepted in return by Hunter Westerman for a 55-yard touchdown. That is the only point scored in this second half.
Yeah, outside of that, neither team has really found much traction offensively.
And GSL had the one drive. They got deep down.
Yep.
They got
forget about
goal
that.
to goal. Then
Yep.
they had the hold that backed them up after they would have been down at the 1 on a 4th and goal. But instead, it was a 3rd and goal from the 15. Then two incompletions ended that drive. And great big defensive stand for Morris. That was early in the 4th quarter. Panthers have not seen hide nor hair of the red zone since then. They had another after the play 15-yard penalty in this one after interception. Looking to pass Jerome. Quick throw, far side. Caught Asmus. He'll break the tackle. He's off to the races. And Alex Asmus is into the end zone on a 38-yard touchdown pass.
And that's going to be tough for GSL to come back from. Just a real short five-yard curl. And only had one man to beat. The corner for GSL went up, tried to make a play, was not able to bring him down. And once he was beat, it was nothing but green grass and celebrations in the end zone.
And now they'll have the swinging gate, or as Adam Diamond likes to call it, the Daffy Duck. He'd be losing his mind right now. And they had 10 guys out there on the field. Now they'll bring the 11th on, but there's 5 on the play clock. They're actually going to have to hurry if they want to get this extra point off in time. Asmus is the holder. They'll just take the delay of game and take the 5-yard penalty, I think. Or do they call it timeout? Nope, delay of game. Saito was even like, don't worry about it. We can back up 5. We'll be fine. 27-16, extra point upcoming. 38-yard touchdown pass. Second touchdown reception of the night. And another that's back-to-back weeks now here, Matt. Well, 3 straight games that have been 1 score late.
All ball games. Yep. I mean, it hasn't been like the...
Came out on the right side in Rockford, and then these last 2 weeks have been heartbreak for Panther fans. Saito on for the extra point. Snap there, spot down, pressure up the gut that gets it away. Kick is up. Is it inside the right upright? It is not. So at 2:19 left to go in regulation. Score now reads 27-16 in favor of Morris. With 2:19 left to go on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, you're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Has been powering the community of Glencoe since 1930.
Over on downs by GSL. Jerome to Asmus. The extra point no good. Wide right. 27-16 the lead in favor of Morris as they lead over GSL. Panthers will get the ball back. They do still have 2 timeouts. 2:19 left to go, but it is a 2-score lead now for Morris. We'll see if Saito can boom this one into the end zone. We've seen 1 touchback from him already tonight. Of course, we thought it was going to be the final home game coming into the night anyway, and if the Panthers can't find a way to score 12 points here in the next 2:19, it will definitely be the last home game of the season for the Panthers and make next week's game even more important against Watertown Mayor to try and guarantee a 5 seed. They were up 16-15 at the half. Pick 6, and then that touchdown pass to Asmus. High, short kick, far side. Hops to the 20, and it'll go out of bounds. Clock doesn't move because that was not contacted by the receiving team. And that should be, what, to the 35?
I would have to think. No one seems to be...
They're marking where it went out of bounds.
Which means nothing, but
no, yeah,
he apparently
35.
thinks so.
First and 10 at the 35. Going left to right, GSL trail, 40, sorry. Ooh, 40. Better, even better. Well, Panthers need a quick strike here if they want to keep their hopes alive in this one. They're down 27-16 with 2:19 left to go. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 wideouts each side. Deepest safety. He's only 10 yards back Takes the knee-high snap, does Engelman. He's flushed out to his right. The lefty throws it back across the middle. It's caught. Sliding at the 50 with the reception is Hayden Turlinden. Oh, that's a bad spot at the 49. And a player down again for Morris. That's their quarterback, Ozzie Jerome, a pickup of 9 on the pass to Turlinden. And with the injury, that actually is a break for GSL. So that stops the clock, and that's not somebody this Morris team wants to see get hurt. Is Ozzie Jerome, their starting quarterback.
Yeah, especially at this point in the game, too. It's just 2 minutes left, and you're up 2 scores. You really hate to see probably one of your more valuable players, obviously your quarterback, go get an injury here, but then he got up pretty...
I think he, on the tackle with Turlinden, he might have bounced in a non-happy spot to get hit. South of the Mason-Dixon line. Some would say in the hockey parlance, 5-hole. So a 2nd and 1 upcoming for GSL. That's
better him than me.
Yeah. That's what it appears. I could be wrong. 3 wideouts to the left on this 2nd and 1. Takes the waist-high snap. Engelman flushed out to his left. Looking to pass. Has the out route far side. Caught first down. Simonson with it up to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the pass and catch to Simonson. His first reception of the night. 1st and 10 at the Morris 42. Clock rolling. Minute 52 left to go. Low snap. Picks that one off the ground. Engelman has time. Steps up into the pocket. He's going to run. He's going to try and get by. Great open field tackle on that one. And he'll get brought down inside the 30 to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 9. Clock rolling. 2nd and 1. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Another low snap. Plucks it off the ground. Engelman steps up into the pocket. He looks. He throws deep. Near sideline. Turlinden can't reel it in. Good coverage. Incomplete near side. And that brings up 3rd and 1. Or 2, 1-ish.
Beautiful ball there as Turlinden got behind his defender, and where that ball was placed, there was only one guy that was going to catch that, and that was Turlinden, and just went off his fingertips.
So it brings up a 3rd and 1 as the offense slow getting back to the huddle here. Minute 25 left to go in regulation. 27-16, the lead in favor of Morris. Trying to have a happy drive back, the 2.5-hour drive back to Morris, trying to make it a happy bus. Shotgun for a wide, knee-high snap, gets the throw, far side. Motzko bobbles it, holds on, reels it in. Does Evan Motzko first down up to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 4. And
another guy down. Snap him.
Down behind the line of scrimmage was Mahoney. Panthers quickly up to the line, but now they're shifting. 3 wideouts, right, tight end, left side is Turlinden. That one skips in there. Good pickup on the hop. Rolling to his left is Engelman. Now he's flushed. He's wrapped up. He's spun down. Kai Cease sacks him for a loss of 12 on the play.
GSL getting slow back to the huddle here. They don't got the time to be walking back. There's only 50 seconds left here.
3 wideouts to the left. 2nd and 22. Takes the waist-high snap. Looking left. Has time. Pressure comes. Hit as he throws. It is bobbled. Oh, Alex Asmus nearly had a pick 6 to go with his 2 receiving touchdowns in this game. That one incomplete.
Both teams right now, they're all gassed. You look at these linemen on both sides. The hands are on the hips, and they're gassed.
Who's got anything left?
I was going to say it's
in a bad sign for GSL. Gabriel Taylor is on the bench near side being looked at. Shotgun, 3 wide, 2 right, 1 left. Ball on the left, right hash, has time. 4-man rush, heaves it deep down the near side. It is bobbled and nearly reeled in by Simonson. It was almost picked as well. And Simonson was, I thought, out of bounds, curling back in on the play near side. Incomplete. And that will bring up what will be for the game here now with 32 seconds left to go. 4th and 22. Panthers still have 2 timeouts left, but that's moot at this juncture. Need the first down. Need to get to the Morris 20, and they back up 3 safeties to that 20-yard line. 4-man rush is what it looks like we're going to be seeing unless they try and blitz. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball right hash. Engelman, the quarterback. Knee-high snap, pass time, 4-man rush, looks, throws deep, near side towards Simonson, overthrown, incomplete, and that will do it for this one here tonight. What a performance by this defense for Morris in the game. And the Panthers, again, just with some miscues at the wrong time, cost them this one here tonight. The pick six, and then the holding when they had it, 3rd and goal at the 5. They had the holding call on a run that would have gotten them to the 1 early in the 4th quarter, and they never sniffed the red zone after that point. The defense for Morris does the job. They had guys banged up, but they got to the finish line on this one, and they will improve to 4-3 on the season. 1st and 10 at their own 41, and they'll duck under center. Will Jerome, good to see him back up. He takes the quick knee, and that will do it for this one here tonight. And for the Morris faithful, the 20 or so of them that made the trek, the 2.5-hour drive, they're celebrating, making some noise on the far side. That will do it for this one, and the Panthers will fall in heartbreaking fashion for the 2nd week in a row at home. The final score on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard reads Morris 27, GSL 16. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Your game wrap brought to you by Sharpie Accounting and Tax Services when we come back after this on KGLB.
Thank you for your attendance tonight.
Service that we must count on to be done right.
Love writes a letter and sends it to hate. My vacation's ending, I'm coming home late. The weather was fine and the ocean was great, and I can't wait to see you again. Hate reads the letter and throws it away. No one here cares if you go or you stay. I barely even noticed that you were away.
Fans, make sure you are checking your text messages for the raffle winners. They'll be announced via text. Make sure you're checking your text messages.
Love sings a song as she sails through the sky. The water looks bluer through earthly eyes, and everyone knows it whenever she flies, and also when she comes down. Hate keeps his head up and walks through the street. Every stranger and drifter he greets, and shakes hands with every loner he meets, with a serious look on his face. Love arrives safely with suitcase in tow, carrying with her the good things we know. A reason to live and a reason to grow, to trust, to hope, to care. Hate sits alone on the hood of his car, with without much regard to the moon or the stars, lazily killing the last of a jar of the strongest stuff you can drink. Love takes a taxi, a young man drives. As soon as he sees her, hope fills his eyes. But tears follow after, at the end of the ride, 'cause he might never see her again. Hate gets home lucky to still be alive. He screams o'er the sidewalk and into the drive. The clock in the kitchen says 2:55. The clock in the kitchen is slow. Love has been waiting, patient and kind, just wanting a phone call or some kind of sign that the one that she cares for, who's out of his mind, will make it back safe to her arms. Hate stumbles forward and leans in the door. Weary head hung down, eyes to the floor. He says, love, I'm sorry. And she says, what for? I'm yours, and that's it. Whatever. I should not have been gone for so long. I'm yours, and that's it. Forever. You're mine, and that's it. Forever.